women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account...
What's up, guys? It's Benny. We try really hard not to be super hyperbolic on this program. The left is always droning on about how historic they are. It's historic. Joe Biden's a historic president. Kamala Harris is a historic candidate. Nobody remembers Kamala Harris. Nobody even wants to take a selfie with her. Nobody even knows where Joe Biden is. It's like totally and completely ash bin of history, forgotten. Is he in a hospice center in the mountainside? Nobody knows. Is he even alive? Is Joe Biden even alive? Nobody's even seen him. Nobody cares about Kamala Harris. They're not historic. They lie to you. There are very few moments that are actually historic, but I'll tell you, I'm going to show you one of them right here. This is a historic moment because this is a moment where we saw the future of American politics.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account...
Thank you.
For the record.
For the record. For the record. Megyn Kelly's obviously come around, and a lot of people really like Megyn Kelly, and I'm one of them. But I'm telling you that what happened in this moment is that Donald Trump proved two things. One, that you can't come at him for being a hilarious celebrity, because being a hilarious celebrity is something that we all like. And two, the tactics of trying to slander him, he's only going to flip around and use on you. Notice how the entire arena turns on Megyn Kelly. I was there that night. Young little Benny was there listening to this, and it was the biggest roar I've ever heard from any audience ever. People loved this. 30,000 people watching in Cleveland, Ohio, in a stadium was where this debate was. And so, yeah, let's just say that Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell has been a wonderful and historic battle that launched President Trump after that debate, when everybody thought that Donald Trump was just a joke. At that debate, everybody thought he was lying. They thought that he wasn't actually running for president. Well, he proved them wrong. And that launched, of course, the most dynamic and truly historic presidency in American history. Rosie O'Donnell, on the other hand, has been not doing great. Since President Trump's victory in a historic landslide, Donald Trump has been all over. Rosie O'Donnell has all but disappeared. Here's one of the very few videos that Rosie O'Donnell's posted on her little TikTok.
Julie Andrews. That is 100% Julie Andrews. She has the scar right there on the back. Oh my God, this is the best moment of the last freaking 14 days or whatever number we're on. Please, everyone, believe. You know what? Julie Andrews lives. TikTok, you don't stop.
I have a rule, which is you don't have to post it, right? Talk to every young creator and every person, on our team. You don't have to post it. If you look like that, Rosie O'Donnell straight up looks like a Make-A-Wish kid here. You see the glassy, bleary eyes. She looks like she hasn't slept in weeks and months, maybe probably true. And then she's like screaming and yelling with her yellow teeth. And it gets even worse. Apparently she got herpes.
Well, hey, everybody, it's Friday all day, as my Nana would say. And look what I have on my lip. Everybody's been saying, you have herpes all this time. And I never had a cold sore in my life. And now I have a cold sore. And it makes me think that perhaps this weird pimple that had a tiny little head was a cold sore too. And so I talked to my doctor today, and
Okay, all right. What is it with 60-year-old boomer ladies where they just really can't stop talking about their horrible, grotesque health abominations? Rosie O'Donnell shouldn't be allowed to leave the house. She's clearly infectious. Quarantine forever. Maybe that's what's happening with Joe Biden. Not exactly sure. Oh, wait a second. Rosie O'Donnell has left the house. She's actually left the entire country. Diehard liberal Rosie O'Donnell reveals shock relocations as she leaves America for good in response to Donald Trump. Rosie O'Donnell with still herpes on her face, has been allowed to immigrate to Ireland. Oh, yeah.
O'Donnell would still be living in America.
I'm here in Ireland, and it's beautiful and warm, not physically, it's actually quite cold. Moved here on January 15th, and it's been pretty wonderful. In the process of getting my Irish citizenship, as I have Irish grandparents. When, it is safe for all citizens to have equal rights there in America, that's when we will consider coming back.
Kevin McCarthy is the former Speaker of the House. Can you believe Rosie has left the country?
Well, as an Irish American, I'm excited as an American, but as Irish, she kind of destroyed St. Patrick's Day for Ireland.
Okay. Kevin McCarthy jumping in and making, obviously, an Irish joke about Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell's fleeing the country right as we're about to learn about the Diddy list, the Epstein list. It's a coincidence, I'm sure, the timing. Ellen DeGeneres doing the exact same thing. Ellen DeGeneres going to England. Rosie O'Donnell has fled the country. Well, Donald Trump was meeting with the leader of Ireland today at the White House, and this actually came up, and it's hilarious. Nobody roasts Rosie O'Donnell quite like Donald Trump.
Is known for very happy, fun-loving people, great attitude, many in this room right now that I've met. Why in the world would you let Rosie O'Donnell move to Ireland? I think she's going to lower your happipiness level.
It's true. Thank you. I like that question.
Mr.
Do you know you have
Are you expecting?
Do you know who she is?
Yeah. I'm joking.
You're better off not knowing.
President Trump,
You're better off not knowing who she is. Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen DeGeneres have self-deported. I get cheap gas and cheap eggs and cheap grocery prices and a closed border and a strong American economy. That's America first, through and through. And predators getting locked up and all of the incredible glories of the golden era, and Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen DeGeneres flee my country. That's the trade. The trade was Rosie and Ellen DeGeneres for cheap gas and closed borders. This is what I voted for. Amazing how Ireland let Rosie in with like an open medical condition and grotesque, clearly contagious herpes. Disgusting. A disgusting slob. Donald Trump has, followed the internet's request to ask about Rosie O'Donnell. I'm sure he doesn't. I hope he doesn't ask us to take back Rosie. That's what everyone was saying. Ellen DeGeneres goes to England. Now Rosie O'Donnell says she's moved to Ireland. Liberals only move to majority white nations. That's exactly right. This sounds a little strange. What? Why don't you move to Haiti? I thought Haiti was beautiful. Didn't you all say that Haiti was beautiful? Why aren't they moving to Haiti? Why aren't they moving to Haiti? You know why. Why are they moving to China? Trump's meeting with the Irish Prime Minister. Trump, we're going to tariff Irish whiskey. If you don't, we'll deport Rosie O'Donnell. Ireland exempt from tariffs. Be great. It'd be a genius strategy. Ireland announces they're putting major import tariff on Rosie O'Donnell. Inflation down, egg prices down, fuel prices down, interest rates down, border crossings down, government waste down, and Rosie O'Donnell moved to Ireland. This is what I voted for. Now, let's see some damn arrests. Rick Cornell saying Rosie can't even be in the same country with a Republican. This is the intolerant left. Rosie O'Donnell announced that she has escaped the U.S. for Ireland. I would say like fled the U.S. Will anybody miss her? Fled in fear of prosecution. Ireland already has a drinking problem, and now they got Rosie. They're doomed. Rosie O'Donnell have self-deported. Exciting moments, really. Across the board. Rosie O'Donnell reveals she's left the U.S., and now she lives in Ireland. Both of these photos are the same scale. Feel very sad for Ireland. Okay. But I got to tell you, I feel almost more sad for myself because there is a reason that I would like for Rosie O'Donnell to stay in the country. And it's because Rosie O'Donnell provided the single greatest Trump roasts of all time. Trump is never better than when he's just savaging and destroying Rosie O'Donnell. And to that end, we have something special for you. We dug into the archives and found a very old clip of President Trump doing just that. And it's even worse than this. And while this may be historic, Donald Trump going in on Rosie is perfection. Here we go.
It's disgusting.
Vintage.
I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her, she's a slob. She talks like a truck driver. Rosie attacked me personally because I was very happy when her talk show failed. The other thing that failed, and this was a real monster, and everybody was suing her, was her magazine. Her magazine called Rosie was a total disaster. So I loved it. I gloat over it. I think it's wonderful because I like to see bad people fail. Rosie failed. I'm happy about it. She's basically a disaster. Well, she called me a snake oil salesman. And, you know, coming from Rosie, that's pretty low because when you look at her and when you see the mind is weak. I don't see it. I don't get it. I never understood. How does she even get on television? I believe Barbara made a terrible mistake putting her on, and I think Barbara's probably paying a big price. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out. Rosie's a person that's very lucky to have her girlfriend. And she better be careful or I'll send one of my friends over to pick up her girlfriend. Why would she stay with Rosie if she had another choice? She's trying to use ABC and The View to get even with me. But with me, we fight back. I'll probably sue Rosie because she doesn't tell the facts. As an example, I'm worth many billions of dollars. Now, she said I was bankrupt. I never went bankrupt. So probably I'll sue her because it would be fun. I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets. I actually think they ought to look at her whole life and see where she's coming from because I think she's got some very deep-seated problems. Perhaps it should be Rosie that goes to rehab. Rosie is a loser.
Never go full Trump, okay? It's never go full Trump. Whew! So funny. I'll send one of my friends over to pick up her girlfriend. This is why you subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, because only our show will find you gold like that, buried for 30 years. A 30-year-old clip. President Trump at his absolute best. It's your boy Benny. Make sure to subscribe.